对，等一下哈，它的自动开始怎么又它自动开始怎么又开了？它之前不是把自动开始关掉了吗？好吧，算了。最近的天气好像没有那么热了，我来把我的，不对，没有这么冷，来把我的那个被给关掉。诶，是有开始，应该有啊。好吧，好像镜头要调一下。待っててね。我要调一下我的镜头设定。好吧，算了，放弃。OK， 让我看看。哦，对，我买了。
The uncovered area on my chest. Every night, the seagulls fly
我买了
into my bedroom.
六的时装。哎，终究还是被骗钱了，可恶！终究还是被骗钱啦。奇怪，怎么跑这么久？完了，他怎么跑这么久？先把东西收一收。
Deal.
把东西收一收。
Raindrops are like transient thoughts. They fall into the ocean and merge into a greater.
可以抽欸。这次全部都是那个，好可爱哦！哎，它的脚是一般的脚哎，我现在发现它只有头是羊，又是一只鬼，又是一个女鬼，抽一下，啊，只有金色。哦，水羊羔 ，OK， 好，之后再说。看预告。我的眼睛。什么声音
Are you all right?
Please help me.
我有听根。
There's a motel close by.
A motel?
Tuesday's motel. Can I help you, miss?
Who are you?
You're in deep now, ain't you? The name's Argus. Just call me Merc.
When was that array drawn?
It'd be less than 24 hours ago.
I didn't do this.
哦，是你。
Gunpowder in his fingers. But this ain't no ordinary pistol. You're in for a lick of trouble, that's for sure. Take me to his room. What are we after, boss?
Firstly, I'd like to know what happened to her. Second, whether the Order of Enlightenment has been here. Why did a Xeno officer come to this place? This motel?
Those calls are meant for the dead. They say the deepest despair comes from hesitation.
又是打镜子。
It won't fool me.
Can it really be that simple?
哦，森哥让我想要吐吗？哦，有点帅。有点酷哎，怎么看有点酷？哎，应该不会再被盗了吧？德克萨斯。阿尔斯，雇佣兵打扮的女生。
10.6 inches long.
哦，我靠，你也太屌了吧！你怎么一眼看出来的？好厉害！你是人体测量机啊！
Signs of limping. Male. Around 20 years old. Lightweight.
哇，好猛哦！可以这样子看出来这么多资讯。喂，公安安。
More sets of footprints here.
啊，什么？走一走，人数变多。哦，好大。哦，姐姐。哦。
Boss, are you sure this is where the materials for the revered one are?
啊，启明会。
There isn't even a single trace of human activity here, let alone a market. I guess the only possible explanation... That's too bad. I'm great. Do you have any idea what these materials look like? I hope they're easy enough to find.
哦，他也在追查吗？
That's him. The one with the limp.
Sorry about that.
Oh.
At least you'll see your mom soon.
What?
哦，是霰弹枪哎。是吗？是霰弹枪吗？你可以用霰弹枪只插伤他的脸颊吗？这么厉害吗？
Who's there?
可是它看起来像是霰弹枪啊，还是它是那个猎象枪？不是猎象枪，也是霰弹枪的一种啊。诶，我的木系队伍在哪里 ？OK， 好。
I'll do my best.
所以请暴雨已经过了吗？
Or
上次好像没有提到暴雨过了没耶。
like a metaphor to read.
我也忘记了，因为上次的个人剧情我没看。
Tracy, please.
这应该是不同的，这应该是在上次之后的时间轴吧。
What are you waiting for? Get your ass out of here. Well, first come, first served.
哦，好帅哦！
I'm afraid you're gonna have to get in line.
越来越多帅气大姐姐了。哦。
All right, here's how we're gonna do
这种
this.
业界是一种奖励，不是？
I ask, you answer. If you lie, I'll blow your jaw off.
刚那一串用英文念起来好帅哦。
Have you ever met a girl named Kayla?
Kayla?
Let's try that again. A girl, about 5'3", chestnut hair, emerald green eyes, speaks like a Texan.
我会感冒字吗？啊，我不会。太好。
Have you seen her? Yes or no? No? Then why is her hair clip in your pocket?
I remember. There's a girl, 5'3", chestnut hair, She's always carrying a basket. Her name's Kayla, too. But her eyes ain't emerald green. They're...
Tell me how you got this hair clip.
We just bumped into each other by chance.
I'll give you one last... Where did you...
At a place called... Tuesday's Motel.
There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Next time, just spit it out. Save us all some time.
好像是猎象枪。
Are you with the Foundation?
The Foundation?
Yeah. They hate the Foundation, but you saved me. I need some help.
I never heard of no Foundation. And I'll leave him with you. Keep the gun.
哦，他把枪直接送给他了，是不是？
Now, where's this motel?
Listen, you saved my life, so I owe you one.
Save your breath.
Wait! You're a mercenary, right? I can tell by your gear. Here's a photo of her.
Got it.
And here, my phone number. And listen, be careful. Something ain't right about them.
All right.
这太好了，是个讲话清楚又明确的 NPC， 最喜欢这种。哦，拎着那柄枪回到他的车房。哦，停下脚步。
Two sheep? Three sheep.
Is that a sheep?
羊。
Two sheep. Three sheep. Funny how we hit the hay every night. I'm Barbara. Nice to meet you.
Barbara， Barbara， 好可爱，念起来好可爱哦。
You're in my way, ma'am.
I tried waving and shouting at the drivers, but none of them, thankfully, pacing around the roads. One must be vigilant. If you don't mind me asking, miss, what happened to your eyes? They're bloodshot. It's best not to drive with your eyes in such a state. You have a much higher chance of getting into an accident.
That ain't none of your concern, Miss Sheep. See ya.
Huh? 山脚的土地长满一点草。
Argus, come over here. This little lamb almost didn't make it out of her mama's belly.
哦哦哦，你是凯拉啊。
That's life.
那是他的命。
Don't say that. No living thing is born to suffer.
哦天哪！
Look, it's already standing.
没有东西是会死去而降临的。天哪，我。
What an adorable little thing. It's getting dark. We should take them back. Ain't no way they'll make it through the night out here with their mama, and you can't see a thing at night.
哦，夜盲症。
You're right. Screw it. Should have let him out.
啊，果然是夜盲症。撞车啦！啊，是因为雾
Before
的
we
关系吧？
left, TTT was telling me an urban myth about Texas.
Huh, sounds about right. What's the...
The story starts off in the typical way.
Ooh.
A man was driving down a long Texas road when he saw a girl hitchhiking. He offered her a lift and a piece of chocolate.
Ah, chocolate!
The man dropped the girl off at a cemetery and drove on. It was late at night,
在墓园。
so he was hoping to reach his destination quickly.
好美式哦，这个
Soon
漫画的。
after, he saw a funeral procession going down the road. The photo of the dead seemed familiar. Curiosity came over him, and he followed them to the cemetery. Look, a piece of chocolate.
哇哦！不要把食物吃到，不要只咬一口就这样放着好吗？哦，
Give me a moment. I have to take this.
Timekeeper, this is an emergency notice. The Xeno base in Texas, U.S. Xeno has not yet... Should you encounter any...
Understood.
Despite these, contact A2 editor Barbara,
编辑
who was last seen near Route 77 collecting information. And find Erd's current whereabouts, since A2 editors use a special communication channel. Any questions?
No.
All the best, then.
OK，
What did they say?
There was a mass evacuation.
What's that all about? They called me 2 days ago, saying that Red 38 was still under routine maintenance in their armament factory. But now, all of a sudden, they're gone? How am I going to get my Red 38 back now, huh? If they hadn't taken her away for inspection, we wouldn't be traveling in this little car.
The operator only mentioned an evacuation. It's still... If you're worried about Red 38...
Hey, mister, can you take...
Girls, I don't know why y'all are here. But whether it's... We've all heard the stories. Scratching sounds on...
Give the ghost... Look, if you're trying to negotiate...
You got me all wrong. Benjamins are good and all, but they ain't...
Why? Have you seen this thing? Come on, it's...
Sir?
You see that? It's fogging up.
啊，起雾了，完了！起雾通常是大部分恐怖故事的开头。
Ain't no way this fog is natural. We shouldn't go any further. I'm stopping right here.
哇，司机是懂行的耶，司机很懂该怎么活下来。
Fine.
No! Nobody get out of the car.
Why?
Are you kidding me? You haven't heard the stories, have you? When the fog rolls in on Route 77, ain't nobody leaving this car. Not until the fog's gone.
Oh, come on!
He's fainted.
哇，直接吓晕。哎，不久前的绿湖营地，原来绿湖营地是不久前吗？那是第一个活动哎，我觉得过了超久了耶，都过了1年了。
I see. This looks like the work of a mumus.
哦，是魔
It's a
镜。
critter.
So that sound is just some critter scratching along on... At this rate, well, I will...
I know what you're thinking. But you have a US drive...
What do I need that for? I can fly a broom and even do all those maneuvers. That takes more skill than... Huh. Compared to flying, driving a car... Now... Start both engines. Here's the nose wheel steer... No, that's not right. Where... Let's just get out, Capitan. Can't wrap my...
Good decision.
If these critters are responsible for this fog, let's go.
婴儿电台是什么东西啊？听起来够恶心的。嗯哼，下水道的食人鱼。OK， 他的主持人并未学会任何一种语言。哦，所以婴儿电台是指电台主持是婴儿。我感觉有点恶心。有点恐怖，我不擅长这种的。
What is it, Capitan?
Someone's casting arcane skills nearby.
咩？哦，不对，是我。哦，是我啊。哦，好吧。
Do you hear that? Sounds like a cry.
Better go take a look. You know, a Texan soldier once told me he would record the sound of a crying baby and play.
Yes, but the act.
Of course not. It's just a reminder to be ready.
Got it.
Burton, oh.
Huh?
Hello. Please help. Are you alright, miss?
哦，好可怕！
Finally, someone.
我旁边这些魔晶是怎样？不管他了吗
Help me. These critters won't let me leave. Every time I try, my baby's starving and crying. You mean these Moomus? I've never read about them attacking anyone in any reports. In fact, they're known for being rather timid.
这代表他超有危险性啊！
Reports don't necessarily capture the whole story, Capitan. Look at them. They don't seem... Careful, it's going to...
可啊！
Join with us, comrades.
啊，好可爱哦！这好可爱啊！这魔晶好可爱哦！
Or this copy that.
啊，这魔晶好像海豹哦，好可爱哦！
Don't scrape.
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
They always run off so quickly.
每次。
Are you alright? Did you get a good look at them? Those slippery little things look like seals, don't they? They always jump on passing cars and rub their flat hind. Amazing creatures, aren't they? These little fearmongers.
有点好看呢，他的手有点美丽。
But they are, in fact, easily frightened. The slightest movement could startle them. Are you ladies looking to check in at the motel?
Motel?
Yes, Tuesday's motel.
完了，这个睡上一觉是不是就一觉不醒了？
It's the place to go. Anyway, thank you so much for saving us. Excuse me. Oh, I almost forgot to introduce myself. Folks around here call me Tuesday.
为什么是翻作蓝手帕啊 ？Tuesday 不是礼拜二
Hey
吗？
Tuesday, over here. Hey Tuesday, breakfast for one, please. Tuesday. Oh, ain't we all like horses? And our names like the rain's pulling at us.
Oh.
Do you need a place to stay late? Thank you for your kindness, but our driver's still in the car. We can't just...
And our luggage and travel documents.
Shall I lead the way?
You? What were you doing out here alone anyway?
I was waiting for a guest. I thought, rather than waiting here, I assume you parked near Route 77?
完了，司机要不见了吗？
That coward.
果然啊，他行李还留下了耶。其实司机人不错嘛，至少行李有留下，没有一起偷走。
He just threw out our luggage and took off.
At least he didn't take the luggage with him. Are you going to thumb a ride with all these bags? I'd advise against that, especially here. You've seen those. There are a lot of smugglers around these days. Did you say your motel wasn't far from here? Yes. Come this way. There's an easy trail that won't dirty your shoes. Don't worry, it ain't far.
哎，女鬼怎么都这么好看呢、
When night falls and the signs are lit. Welcome to Tuesday's motel, ladies.
他 他与其说侍应生，他就是这里的老板吧？啊，这个旅馆都是他的名字了耶。红勋章，蓝手帕。
That'll be $25 altogether.
这里竟然可以刷卡。
Will that be on card or cash?
Cash, please.
Hey, do you know if there's an armament factory in the...
An armament factory? Yes, there is one. Would you like a map? If you plan on visiting, make sure to return early. It can be a difficult walk in the dark.
Doesn't seem far from here.
It's about an hour's walk. I'd recommend leaving tomorrow morning. It's getting late. It's best not to be up.
Thanks, but I'm going right now. Nothing can go wrong as long as I have Red 38 by my side.
Call me if anything happens.
说不定有意外是你啊，威尔汀。
Like what? I can handle myself.
Don't worry. She'll check.
Here's your passport.
Have you been working here since the...
Yes.
How's business?
Not too great. It's the off-season now.
这里有旺季吗？
You don't seem too good at small talk. Is there anything you'd like to ask?
确实。
I do have one question. Have you seen a sheep-headed arcanist around?
Oh, that's not a face you'd easily forget. And why are you looking for this arcanist?
为了世界和平。
A2. That's a magazine specially made for arcanists.
Right?
Well, I'm sorry to say that I've never met an arcanist. I can help you ask around if you...
好想心理学哦。哎呦。
What? Sounds like something's going wrong upstairs. Let's head up. Your room's on the second floor too. That
sounds good.
Just so you know, the guests ups...
怎么楼上的客人？
Well, you can stay behind me if you like.
怎么突然有点母性光辉的感觉？
How about it?
是你啊。
It's just a simple room swap. I'm sure it won't.
That's the guest staying in room 210. She was injured when she came in, but I don't quite understand why she insists on swapping rooms.
Why didn't you offer her your help? She needs...
Oh, things. Everyone has their own secrets. With the variety of guests we get, it's best. Although there are fewer bounty hunters around, especially if you're dealing with an armed mercenary.
Understood.
Or do you have...
Is your room bigger and better than this one?
啊，是你呀！是你呀！怎么是你呀？
That's the guest of room 28.
You remember all the guests?
You'd remember her too if she'd been staying in your motel for a month.
Mirror. The mirror.
Mr. Stefan, are you coming out for some fresh air?
Maid, you're just in time. I'd like to swap rooms with this Kimberly lady.
If Miss Kimberly and yourself have come...
Timekeeper?
Have we met?
Vertin.
That's me. Do I know you, sir?
I saw you in the newspaper.
Some newspaper.
You see the explosion? You must have, because you made it happen. But have any of you been brought to justice? No, not a single one. Revolting. Disgusting. Why were you rewarded for murder? Meanwhile, I'm stuck in this hotel.
But we've never met before. I don't even know your name, sir.
Of course you don't know me, but I'll get the truth out.
啊，什么？
That rotting woman in the tub.
Oh,
that sheep-headed monster.
完了，这家伙一定是看到了真实睡疯了。
Sheep-headed, you say? Wait, sir.
Shh! Don't startle him. He's totally crazy.
I should have known it was all fake. If they're giving out metal, then I should have one too.
Oh.
That shiny.
Stay back.
干嘛？你要扑谁？你是要扑谁 ？OK， well， 他拿枪哎，你拿着枪你扑个毛啊
This book or this one? To read.
状态是酒醉。
I can't read it.
Keep going. But
哦，被一枪托打晕了。你脸红什么？等一下，你脸红个泡泡茶壶啊！
I'm ever so sorry about all this, Smith. You've only just arrived, and you've had...
Oh, it's no trouble. That man said he'd seen...
Oh, that. He's quite delusional. He's been peculiar since the day he checked in. It's best not to have a face-to-face conversation with...
Hey, you, maid. Enough chatter. You have a job to do.
诶，不是啊，我有听应该看过他吧？我有听应该认得出他吧？等一下，那时候我有听在吗？啊，不对，那时候我有听不在，那个时候是那个。
I've accepted the offer. This,
Apologies, miss. Could the both of you wait for me at the front desk? The rooms need to tidy up before they can be occupied. Miss Burton, I'm a...
Not at all.
Ma'am, you can just leave the room as it is. If you clean it, it'll interfere with my work. You might want to check on that Kimberly lady.
Oh, Miss Kimberly, would you like something to eat?
I'm fine. I agreed to change rooms, didn't I? Why are you two still mocking me? You're not exactly a pleasant person.
Well, darn. What got you so riled up? It's too late now. A deal's a deal. You can later, Miss Kimberly.
Her arcane skill.
这神秘书是什么东西啊？哦，二进位并不是人类交流讯息的第一选择，这是确实。二进位啊，我现在已经忘记二进位怎么用了。哇，只有这种老旧感。是说，我有听你一个人住这么大的房间吗？这不是4人房
That
吗？
man, Stefan. He clearly knows something. But Adam Z cautioned me on this. I must be extra careful when dealing with people like... Still no sign of Lilia.
忙线中。
Did she get in trouble? Hello? Hello? Is that Miss Tuesday?
莫是密码。
Oh, I think I know what this is. That's an R?
我靠，我有听好强。
E
R E
S
S
P
P
O
O R E S P O
Respond.
什么意思？完了，我看不懂英文 response 是什么。一直响欸。
Hello? Is this Miss Burton?
Miss Tuesday?
Yes. There's a service outage going on in the area. Some critters nibbled through the cables of a nearby signal tower. But all our internal phone lines are still running well.
I see.
It should be repaired soon since we share the signal tower with that armament factory. I apologize for any inconvenience this may cause. I'll bring you dinner up later. It's on the house.
完，这是一个半封闭空间诶，一定会出杀人命案。询问诡异的电话，询问晚餐的种类。
May I ask what's on the menu?
We have one free meal a day. A ham sandwich, and if you'd like to have something else.
Thank you. I'll ask my...
Oh, and the kitchen closes at night. Is there anything else?
I'm good for now.
Oh!
Spider?
Huh?
Is that an... arcane pattern's familiar? Yes, I've definitely seen this before.
什么过去的回忆
When I was in school.
那这是啥？
This is an extremely dangerous array. One we study Arcanum, but once its powers surpass, I need you all to remember that.
下次会考哦。
Are you listening? The instructor just said it'd be in the next exam.
Oh, thank you. My mind was somewhere else. Why have they made it a key point of the exam if we can't even use it?
这确实。
I see. They didn't teach us about array. They wanted us to be able to identify.
因为它是危险。
It's highly likely to cause... Lilia still hasn't come back.
一个帮手需要具备的特质。帮手自己找上门来了。
Hey, we met back in the hallway, remember?
哦，好帅哦。
Now it's your turn.
What exactly do you want from me, miss?
Well, it's simple. The person I'm looking for is right here in this motel. Look, Missy.
If this person's gone to such great...
Well, that ain't my concern, is it? A job's a job. Whether it...
Very well. But you're...
Look, I know what I'm...
So you can knock me out as soon...
Missy, if that were my plan, I wouldn't... I much prefer to do my business...
I see.
Fine. You've burned your finger there. You should be...
This is...
Don't look like a fire burn to me.
Oh, this
What
is
was it?
amazing.
So looks like this room has a couple secrets too. So you touched an arcane array, and its power burned you. This is my arcane skill. It allows me to see the traces that people leave behind. Ain't nothing happening that don't leave a trace. If there ain't no trace, then it never happened.
I see. You want to know whether the person you're tracking...
Now we're talking.
Before I let you investigate the room...
Of course. It's obvious, ain't... You seem more intrigued by my profession than my peculiar... You're in trouble, ain't you? Then let me formally introduce myself. The name's Argus. I'm 26, and I have extensive experience as...
Let's make a deal. You may search this room all you like, and I won't say a thing. But in return...
How?
Can you tell when that array on the cupboard was drawn?
哇塞，好帅。
Less than 24 hours ago.
In other words, this was left behind by the last guest who stayed in this room.
Can't say for certain.
毕竟24小时内不一定有其他住客嘛，有可能是蓝手帕。是酒瓶是玻璃酒瓶是混战中的好帮手。啊，被废弃了。
Let's see what you've got in there for me. Hey, buddy! They just left her in a wooden box. What kind of thing? Anyway, I don't have much time. Alright, at least they bothered to put a
Are you also preparing to evacuate?
谁啊？啊！なんでお前？
Ah, perfect timing. Are you in charge here?
看起来绝对不像吧？
No, I'm not in charge of anything, Lieutenant. I'm just passing through. I heard some rattling here and thought some of those kids might have come back to steal weapons.
Kids stealing from the military? Huh.
Oh, didn't they? The army stationed here started evacuating a month ago.
Evacuating? Then where can I find the soldiers that are still here?
That's where the Xeno soldiers spend their nights drinking.
Him? What does he look like?
Like every other Xeno soldier. But I have to tell you, it's an occult society. Very active these days. They were preaching in this town just a few days ago.
Oh.
Today is their day of...
And, what does that...
The bar you're going to is where they gather to... That's all I know. If you're going up there, please, be careful.
Huh, thanks.
该不会真的是好人吧？
May the sufferer watch over you, great sufferer. By your decree.
啊，你也是启明会的吗？
The glory of form.
哇！
Great sufferer, by your decree.
We dedicate.
May the sufferer watch over you under the grace. To the sufferer. To the sufferer.
吓死我了！
No crashing the party, am I? Napa Valley, one vodka, straight. The best you got.
It ain't business hours, lady.
Hey, all I did was ask for a drink. Is this how you treat?
As I said, we ain't
Why? Don't you? Fine, I can settle for whiskey.
You ain't getting that either.
Seriously? I'm starting to understand why Xeno evacuated.
What's a Xeno lieutenant doing here anyway? No alcohol fuel in that warehouse of yours?
Huh. You sure have some interesting drinking habits. But I'm curious. Why did the sufferer promise you to make you all change your faith?
哇，直接上去找人家单挑哎！
I mean, that's quite an achievement, especially here in Texas.
哇哦！
Oh, so we're doing this now, are we?
哇，直接开打！我天哪，红弩箭！
Join with us, comrades.
天啊，红弩箭你也是很，不愧是你红弩箭大姐。
Like a metaphor? To read.
哦，还有3只，人很多哎，麻烦死了。我的攻击卡呢？
Copy that! Or this one. This book? I can't read it.
哦，这竟然残血。
Keep going. For our...
Look, I don't care what you're doing here. Just tell me where that Xeno soldier...
What Xeno soldier?
Don't play dumb with me.
Oh, that soldier. It's obvious that Xeno has abandoned him. Why are you looking for him now? If you...
Listen, I can tell you guys aren't the biggest fans of Xeno. I'm just here to get my stuff back.
Fine. If you insist on finding it.
Thanks.
Wow. 那声甩门。报告。3名间谍，重塑之手间谍好多。启明会对熟女格雷斯。格雷斯。
We can't say for sure if this ritual in fact is. You can find all kinds of unusual markings in this motel. Most of them less than... The maid said that there aren't many tourists these days, so my guess is that a group of skilled arcanists have left their work in every room.
Oh.
Based on the markings I've seen so far, there were about 3 to 5 people in this group.
And was there a sheep-headed arcanist among them?
Well, that, I don't know.
这个笑好美。
What I can say, though, is that there was a sheep living in here. I saw some hoof prints on the hallway floor. It looked like someone had stayed in this motel with a sheep. Sounds pretty odd, but I suppose it ain't too strange given the local farmland. But I'm sure this will catch your attention.
What?
We all know that sheep walk on 4 hooves, but the hoof prints I saw were different. They were small and delicate, and the owner of the hoof prints was about the size of a slender kid.
That's it?
Don't I know it? They can question. So, may I enter your room now, Miss Verdon?
Please.
Now, let's start with... The carvings are new. These splinters along the edge of... Is this...
Blood was used as the medium for this. The circle isn't fully closed here. And the lines are a bit uneven. You know how to deal with this.
All you have to do is ask.
We need to destroy it as quickly as possible.
Hold on.
Whoa. Ew.
Is that blood?
Yep. The blood of an arcanist.
Can you discern the owner's identity?
I ain't all-knowing. I can't identify people by their blood. No, I'll need more than just blood to find out who was here.
羊皮手册
We are the beginning and the original source of metals. Through us, the highest tincture. There is neither a spring nor water, yet I am full of hurtful poison. What the hell does that mean?
It's a quote from a text on alchemy.
哇，你们两个相辅相成呢。
All challenges will be resolved with the provision of sufficient. But where do we find these materials? What was once sundered shall... I've seen this handwriting before.
什么
In here.
什么
Yep, this is definitely the same. That sound.
我靠，这样你也听得出来
Arrow M1903 pistol. Kimberly? What's wrong with her now? I better go check it out, boss. Something don't seem right. That Kimberly must have run into something.
Oh, 他是个超适合当侦探的职业耶。啊，死人啦！果然一定要死人的啊，恐怖片。纪实文学。自杀？
Is he still alive?
Just when I thought you couldn't get any dumber.
Is this a super?
He pulled out the gun and shot himself in the head. His brains splattered on the walls and flowed onto the floor.
奇怪，为什么你这么害怕？你是在装吗？
There's gunshot residue, gunpowder particle. There's no doubt he died from. But this ain't just any pistol. It's a Xeno pistol. You've got yourself in some serious trouble, Missy.
就是他哦。
It wasn't me.
士兵就是他哦。
I'm just an innocent, sad, terrified girl who just happened to pass by.
至少普通人绝对是错的，好吗？
Well, Miss Innocent, sad, and terrified, if you want to prove your innocence, and mind you, I will call you out if you...
If you're so clever, then why are you asking? All right, I'll tell you. Ever since I moved into this place, I'd often seen him pacing around in the hallway. Day and night, he'd stomp around out here. He didn't care if anyone else was trying to sleep. I thought he must have had a lot on his mind, like he was troubled or something. So I asked him what happened. His deep, sunken eyes were blue. Sir, if you have any problems, there are many ways to solve them. I swear I didn't say anything too hard.
Get the hell away! Get out!
Excuse me! That's I had no desire to argue. I have no idea what she said to him. But eventually that maid can vouch for what I...
Oh.
Not long after, in the letter, should I make peace as I wanted? I took... Is it broken? Before I could dwell on it too much, the phone...
Hello, Miss...
Is it dinner time already?
No. Is there an issue?
She seemed...
I know it's not my place to ask. Mr. Stefan is standing at your door, his face pressed up against it, so I just want to confirm that everything's all right between you two.
可啊！他要是大开杀戒的话，这里就没有人会活了，好吗？是说那个重塑之手去哪了？
Calm down, miss. Do you still have that letter?
Who'd hold on to that? I threw it out.
Dear Ms. Kimberly, I've got a question already. How did he know your name?
I'm the victim here, damn it! You... But if you must know, maybe...
Your friend?
Why? What's so odd about that? A young... I need someone to make my bed and prepare my clothes and, most importantly, I need to eat. I wouldn't even be here if I weren't looking for...
I want to apologize.
Looks like a perfectly...
If you won't take my word...
Please. We weren't accusing you of...
Though graphology has been criticized a lot these
笔
days,
迹学真的假的？已经被证实了吗？
this looks more like a woman's handwriting to me.
So you mean Stefan was a woman?
What I'm suggesting is that But that's just speculation. I'll keep this letter for now. If the story you told is true, then why are you...
I was hungry, okay? That's a good enough answer for you.
Hungry? And you get one free meal a day, so even if you...
What do you know? I'm not eating one of those ham sandwiches.
Alright, so you've got some standards when it comes. Let's drop that. Take your time and think.
About 15 minutes ago, I thought my friend had returned from town. She always brings something amazing with her. I was terrified when I saw him there. He towered over me, one hand on the doorframe and the other pushing against the door. I slammed the door shut. I thought he'd let go, but he didn't. The door closed on his fingers.
有点恶心，这笑容。
I understand now. I understand it all. You're with Xeno, aren't you?
His fingers were bent at a peculiar angle. It must have been painful. But he didn't seem to feel the pain at...
You came to me and made me drop my guard. It wasn't me who made the plan. It wasn't me who executed it. It wasn't me who pressed that down. All I did was expose their crime to the rest of the world. In the meantime, the actual killers are treated as heroes.
Oh.
What the hell are you talking about?
Come on, drop the act. Right after you spoke to me, Vertin showed up.
Vertin? He totally ignored...
The world has fallen. I can see that now. The realm above truly does exist, obviously.
I don't care. Even if that place does...
But at least I get to...
I had no idea when he didn't give me...
I'm afraid your mission is doomed to fail, young lady.
In that moment, a smile of relief came over his face, and without a moment's hesitation, he pressed the pistol against his temple and pulled the trigger.
吓死我了。
And you know the rest.
What's going on in here?
This man killed himself.
Oh dear, it'll be a lot of work, Scott. The room will soon start to smell.
重点果然是打扫很麻烦。
All the carpets have to go.
Miss Tuesday, can I...
Yes?
Have you ever had any guests who look...
Manus Vindictus. I'm not entirely sure what you mean.
Could most of them dress in blue and black? Some drool a fair bit. The most notable feature is that they all...
Masks shaped like... No, I've never had a guess. But if an organization was going to do...
Hey, lady. Take me to his room.
Oh, it shouldn't be too hard for you to find the room yourself, but I can just tell it to you. I'm surprised. You've been in almost every room in the motel. And you've been here for 2. This place would be much safer. Anyway, I hope...
你们从来没有人怀疑过那个婴儿吗？那绝对不是一个婴儿，那绝对不是一个普通的婴儿啊！有婴儿出现都会很恐怖。
Why do you want to go to Stefan's room exactly? Is it related?
Well, of course, boss. I'm here looking for Kayla.
What is it?
That arcanist you're looking for. Is her name Barbara?
You know her?
Yep. We're on Route 77.
Oh, y'all.
I just got done asking 2 men about Kayla. My sight ain't so good at night. And the nights are... So I was in a bit of... That's when I saw her. Barb turned her down. Heck, but as I drove away, so I turned back to get her.
可是我看他的卡面上，他的脚是人类的脚诶。
When I got to the motel, I saw those hoof prints.
And is she still here?
Well, I've never seen any hoof prints, but that don't mean she's still here. You gotta be mindful of what your mind picks up and what might slip you. That being said...
All right.
It seems we're in agreement.
202... 203... Hmm?
Oh,
I've checked those too.
Argus.
A red door?
Nothing. Must have been my...
被神秘术藏住的吗？是幻术。
Are you all right?
Don't worry about it. This high issue runs in the family. It's the price we pay for having our arcane power.
Oh.
Now, what are we looking for, boss? People leave all kinds of evidence behind all that, so if you don't want to be inundated with meaning...
All right. Second, whether Manus Vindictae has been here, or anyone from that Order of Enlightenment, about Mr. Stefan. The pistol he used was a xeno-military weapon, and he seemed to know about my I want to know why he came to this motel.
Lose his mind here? What makes you think he was?
Xeno pays much more attention to its soldiers' mental well-being than any. It's because quite a few of them are arcanists, so I'm inclined to think Mr.
Huh. Is that right? So, here's the plan. Of course, I've got my own business. Hey, boss. I've got something. These footprints are from a spider. Looks like the little guy went back and forth along here quite a few times. I know this might not seem pertinent to our investigation, but it is worth noting. You ever seen a spider make a phone call?
I'm afraid I'm not interested in the movements of spiders right now.
Waiting!
Come on, boss. Loosen up a little.
Do you hear that?
I'm sure it's just the motel plumbing.
But...
Watch out!
啊！这是什么？这又是什么东西啊？
翻工了！
啊，这是啥？大哥哥，这看起来像会喊大哥哥的生物诶。这啥？失控行为？
Or this is
没事，反正我现在可以碾过去，应该是没差。
I can't read it.
都是魔晶的一种吗？
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
This place is definitely more than meets the eye.
I'm with you on that. There's just too much Arcanum-related weirdness.
But we've only found one.
In your room, yeah. But there are a load more. One room has them drawn from floor to look like some kind of transformation.
What are they trying to do?
Who knows? Oh, boss. It's another one.
I've seen this before. This is indeed a transformation array.
They were trying something. Check it out. This is hair from the mane of a howler lion. And there are some other materials around it too. Not exactly sure what they are, though. They're two, but one thing's for sure. Someone held a ceremony here.
This is important. The Foundation needs to know. Argus?
This is Kayla's hair. She was here, or at least someone who came into contact with her.
电话又响啦！对，所以 respawn 是什么意思啊？突然发现没有做出解释，我要来查我的英文字典了。我的英文字典。respond 是回答、响应、反响，然后圣歌吗？太多了，太多奇怪的啊！我讨厌英文的原因之一。
This is the life. A warm, beautiful night, a cold drink, and a good night with good drinks. Hey, buddy, you're blocking my view.
Huh? Are you Stargate?
Has anyone ever told you that you sound awfully like Lieutenant Lilia, the rider of Red 38? Heard of her? No one can fly like her.
Of course.
Oh my... You even look like her!
Keep playing dumb, and I'll show you what it's like to have her kick your ass.
Lieutenant Lilia, Airman First Class Andreas, at your service.
Are you the warehouse guard?
Yes, ma'am.
很少有人会如此兴奋的承认自己的数值，还有出类拔萃的勇气耶。
On your feet, soldier. My Red 38 is in your warehouse.
Gravity ritual?
If you don't understand what I'm saying, go get someone.
Oh, right. Yes, I know. Please, come with me. I'll take you to the warehouse.
Are you certain you can undo the ritual?
Yes, ma'am. They made sure I got the hang of it before they took off. Leave it to me.
听起来超不能放心的耶。听起来超级不安的啊。
Open it.
Oh, I remember this packet. I thought it was some kind of joke or someone with this.
Hurry up, sold. Open the crate. Now.
Ma'am, I know you want to do. I haven't been authorized to undo this incantation.
If you can't do it, find me someone who can.
Truth be told, there's no one else to turn. I was made an airman first class to do this job. I was.
Oh, 我天哪！
The others were either transferred back to headquarters or just, I don't know where they are now. But since they entrusted me with such an important task...
You just said you aren't authorized, not that you don't have the ability, alright? I have two options for you. One, remove the ritual now. Or two, I beat your ass, and then you remove the ritual.
Well...
Choose! No more gibbering.
I picked the second one.
Huh?
You see, I'm happy to get rid of the ritual for you, but I can't do it on my own initiative. I'm only an airman first class, so you have to beat me up to one day after I'm promoted. I mean, you're the best pilot I've ever seen. I even made a scrapbook of the reports on your flights.
All right, no screaming, soldier. Let's do this.
Stop! This is plenty to prove my innocence. I'll undo the ritual now.
Oof, you almost blinded me. Thanks, soldier. There's one more thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know why Zeno pulled out of here so suddenly?
They said it was an order from the top.
The top?
And that's all I was told. But word is, it was because Admiral Igor got real mad about the video leak of the vacuum, but that's just a rumor. Ever since the...
Such as?
We started getting visitors from this group called... And now, the farmers have stopped tending their fields.
Oh, shit.
I don't know who this sufferer is. But...
Where do those people stay? In the town?
It's a ways away. A place called Tuesday's Motel.
Oh, shit.
Berlin, Vertin! I have to go back. Let's get out of here, girl.
Safe travels, ma'am!
听起来真的很遥远。
Choose this motel.
Hello. Can you give me a ride?
Oh shit.
I can't help you. Ask someone else.
你好淡定。
Can you give me a ride?
I said I can't help you.
Oh. Can I have some chocolate? I met a kind man who gave me some.
The hell? Stay away from me.
还真的是见鬼了。
Stop asking me for candy. This isn't Halloween, idiot.
不给糖就捣蛋。
Join with us, comrades.
哦，是死在浴缸的尸体。是说这让我想到脑液，我好不舒服，我要立刻把你给打掉，我好生气。
Like a metaphor? to read.
然后什么竟然已经到了我没有办法秒掉的时段了。我应该先秒这该死的东西的，我好生气。我头好痛哦！不要给我这东西，不要给我这东西。
Or this one.
快点把它干掉，把它干掉！天哪
Time to turn the page. Like a metaphor?
现在看不掉，好痛。
Marcus, easy lah. You can do this, Marcus. Copy that. Thunder to me.
去死，把它干掉！那个浴缸让我真不舒服。
梗係我捉你，唔係你捉我啊！
Hey.
It's you.
Are you alright?
You shouldn't sneak up on people like that. I could have hurt you.
My apologies. But you're...
天哪，他是鬼吧？对，他好像真的是鬼。走路没声音啊。怎么样？2月5号，皮尔斯一大早就回来了，真奇怪。鬼知道他遇见了什么。15号，一大群鸟，开了一枪却没有鸟飞走。3月27，个噩梦。3月30，皮尔斯没有回来，但警察来了。4月10号，4月12，4月17，5月13。快点跑，快跑，快逃！OK。请勿打扰。Help!
Help.
爸，是那个羊。
B-A-A. Is that the sound of a sheep?
You noticed it too, huh? Ain't no way that's a human on the other end. It's gotta be some kind of animal.
Animal?
Based on those sounds and the tracks and the dust. One sec, boss.
To crush my candy, using your arcane skill so frequently must be tiring.
The job ain't done yet. Don't worry, boss. It's just a condition that runs in my family.
No
biggie.
What are its side effects?
Boss, you expect a merc to reveal her weakness? We ain't. One thing I can tell you, though, is that I suffer the side effects as long as my eyes are open. Luckily, I've got... They're safe, efficient, and most importantly, satisfy my sweet tooth.
They may be called candy, but they're actually medicine and ought...
Give me a break, boss. What do doctors know about my life? I use these candies whenever I need them. Ain't that the whole point?
But...
Shh. Did you
hear what?
A heartbeat. Right outside the door. Someone's eavesdropping on us. Care to explain why you're here, Ms. Kimberly? Just how obsessed are you with Mr. Stefan, huh?
Oh, no, it's not what you think. I was just looking for my toy and it...
Toy? You know, it ain't my style to point a gun at an unarmed person, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. There's 5.
Okay, 倒数了。
I told you, I was just looking for something.
4.
Are you joking?
3,
I didn't.
2, 1.
Don't kill me! Don't kill me, please!
I saw the name Kimberly in Matilda's report.
哦，马蒂尔达传回来的。哎呀，你还是会知道的嘛，我有定。
I thought it was just a coincidence. Miss Kimberly, you're a member of Manus Vindicta.
I swear, I didn't do anything wrong. All I did was follow my partner like the people.
Who's your partner?
I'm hungry all the time. You have enough bread and water in your barn. I promise.
There's no need to be afraid. We won't hurt.
If I tell you her name, will you let me go?
That depends on your sincerity.
She's called Miss Grace.
Oh?
What's your purpose here?
I don't know. Those people in black told me to follow Miss Grace's orders, but she hasn't asked me to do anything since we got here. She must be hiding something from me, but I couldn't care less. I just want to eat. You annoying little brats can catch me in your dreams.
乐做出本性了。
Casting a teleport ritual. Argus.
这家伙是什么啦？这家伙双重人格，为什么他？
Join with us, comrades.
你的情绪很不稳定耶，金伯利。OK， 现在看起来是我没有办法一次秒掉。
I admire your courage.
没有办法一次秒掉的话，就得上 buff 了。
Crickets and fireworks!
Sharp fang.
锤魔是三小。
I can't read it.
Don't worry.
Or this book?
Copy that!
Great. No mistakes.
OK。
Just like the prophecies of the woods. The scare.
啊，跑了。
She disappeared fast.
At least now we can draw some conclusion. Manus Vindictae has set their eyes on this motel. Under the name of the Order of Enlightenment, they...
Manus Vindictae. I've heard of... If Kayla falls into their hands, things won't turn out well, will they?
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry too much. They usually only target pure-blooded arcanists.
Alright, that's a relief. Kayla's bloodline is 100% human.
You sure? 可是启明会是会找普通人哦。
But why would Manus Vindictae choose to come here specifically? What are they trying to do?
不知道，他们反派永远都走在你们前面啊。
I was worried you wouldn't be able to make your way back, so I lit the porch light for you.
Cut the crap, lady. Where's Vertin? Take me to her.
I rarely turn on this light. My baby never gets lost, you see.
开始恐怖了。
But a young, spirited child such as yourself, to the weary traveler, this light is a shelter. No matter who they are, people need a light to shine through the darkness.
Are you a member of the Order of Enlightenment?
Order of Enlightenment? Oh, you mean those troublesome guests?
Guests?
I don't like them one bit. They've scribbled all over the place and made a mess of the rooms. They hurt my baby. Oh, my poor baby. Shh.
Are they still here?
Oh, of course. They made an offer that I couldn't refuse.
How much did they pay you?
Oh, you are naive, my sweet child. There are countless things in this world that money can't buy.
尤其重铸之手能给出的东西。
A traveler can't buy the sudden appearance of a hotel at just the right time. A crying child can't buy the comforting embrace of their mother. And I can't buy that thrilling satisfaction brought by sweet darkness.
Enough of your endless rambling.
跟神经病讲话好累的感觉。
I can't waste any more time talking to
you. Sleep tight.
哦，谢师换。啊，是神秘树！糟糕，中招啦！咖啡豆、床单消耗太快。二手电视台、二手电视，卖出维修工具。血迹把戏太直白了，说真的，和他谈谈。7星牌茶包，然后再卖出二手电视，非常遗憾该说再见了。希望这批可以待久一点。床单一直换呐、狂犬与姑娘，不对，猎犬啦。
Found his medication prescription, and... Huh. Just as expected, boss. This motel ain't what it seems. Take a look. The writing in this letter is delicate and slender.
Stefan didn't write the letter, so it's very likely that the person who sent it wasn't Stefan either.
And this? I'll leave this one to you, boss.
It appears to be Mr. Stefan's records of his daily expense. Cigarettes. It says he was tormented by... And it says he saw a room numbered 7...
The motel only has 2 floors.
He said...
Maybe it was just...
刚刚也看到了。
No, it's not that. He also saw all kinds of things. A pair of twins in the hallway, long hair. He saw Barbara.
看起来超邪恶的吧？可他画得很好欸。
Barbara's been to the motel, which means...
Well, I'm sorry to say that I've never met an arcanist with the head of a sheep. I can help you ask around if you...
Why did she lie to me?
So, did you find anything useful?
I need to talk to the maid.
Hold your horses. You should never skip the bathroom. Ain't you seen The Godfather? Michael Corleone grabs his gun from behind a toilet tank.
大家真的很喜欢在马桶水箱里藏东西耶！我之前带了一个本，也是，大家也是在马桶水箱里藏东西。哦。
Argus, you've come to me. Do you know her? Argus! Argus!
没有给我图。
Argus!
It's not possible.
Is that Kayla?
No, there's no way that's her. If you knew Kayla like I do, you'd say the ritual's similar to blood. If you look into a mirror at exactly midnight...
I always thought those were just...
So did I. These spirits feed on the energy of our souls. The people who are tricked by them fall into a kind of trance. I wonder what he saw in them. Anyway, I won't
PB 里面那个打碎镜子是这个样。
For mercs like me, the deepest despair ain't external danger. It's internal hesitation. If some pale imitation makes me hesitate so easily, And how can I claim to be able to protect others? You've got to be able to stand your ground. A cunning criminal would use every excuse to defend themselves in court. And a scheming spy would wear all kinds of disguises to gather information on the enemy.
That's
why we've got to stay sharp, Mercs ain't philosophers. Once a Merc starts pondering more for a Merc, the mission objective is the only... That's why she... The folks on the ranch adored little Kayla. She was the apple of how dare this ugly imitation.
怎么可以亵渎她呢？
So...
好帅！
Here's my response.
Oh! Wow! 哦，这个是要打架吗？
啊，翻工了！
Okay, fine.
This book or this one?
唔該晒，Lily。
Time to turn the page. To read.
Cheer up.
This book or this one? Maybe now it's easier to understand.
所以现在重塑之手把这家旅馆当作据点，然后他们给蓝手帕不知道什么东西当做报酬。
Argus, Argus, you've come to me.
Let this serve as a reminder to remain vigilant.
业务
If
能力
there
的
were a
明显。
deceitful spirit of the year award, I'm sure that would win.
我有听看到的会是谁呀？好好奇哦！如果我有听去看的话。哦，反刍的胃袋，这个是那个之前在不是之前啦，就是在一个活动里面有的
Stefan Garcia,
道具。
a Xeno captain, 36 years old, for unknown reasons, likely connected to Manus Vindicta. He attempted to make contact with Xeno several times. During his stay,
As a result, and that's everything the evidence...
No, we must have overlooked a military officer killing him, not to mention Manus Vindicta.
Where's this going, Bob?
We've encountered a series of the rituals in the rooms. Only one person...
Are you trying to say that
She should know more about all this than
But what's there for a motel housekeeper to gain from... Unless someone else... When all these unusual things happened... Give me a break.
What if she doesn't decide...
So what you're saying is...
Precisely.
That spirit morphed into Kayla, so it must have seen her face at some point. And you're right. Tuesday's definitely not... Let me finish up here first.
All right.
Nope. Let's go find that maid. I have...
No.
Where'd the body go? Ain't no signs of dragging me.
吃掉了，吃掉了。
The phone again. What do you think?
Those weren't prank calls. Someone...
金伯利吗？
Could you tell me what year it is now?
Who's this?
哦，报名了耶！他直接报名字了。
Wonderful. I can talk over the phone now. The wind must still be...
That's good. Are you an editor for us?
Yes, miss. I am. But before we continue our conversation...
1990.
I see.
Miss Barbara?
You want...
Yes. I'm Vertin, the timekeeper of the St. Bert. You don't...
Miss Burton, I couldn't possibly locate Erd's whereabouts.
The whispers of the wind.
Yes. It's a special form of communication.
Right.
Let me first explain the situation to you. First, this isn't an ordinary motel. It possesses some kind of supernatural life force. Before checking in, I interviewed some other...
Yes, we've encountered some bizarre events here.
Second, this room is in the same motel as yours. I couldn't get the room to open. That was until a gunshot broke this intangible restraint. At first, I thought it was an earthquake.
Before this happened?
Yes, I was. As luck would have it, there are many spiders here. There's some paranoia about spiders. A woman was always late to mass because she spent too much... Yes, they delivered messages for me, and they're being completely isolated from the outside world. Great. Fortunately...
But you're still trapped in that room?
Yes, the doors...
How did you get in there in the first place?
Well, who else could it be? The maid named Tuesday.
Just as I...
Wait.
You're the driver who left me on the road, right?
Yeah, I actually changed my mind and turned back to get you, but you were gone by the time. I guess that's when you came to this motel.
Yes. Tuesday saw me and invited me here.
Oh.
Did you want to ask me something?
Have you seen a girl of about 5'3" here, in a white dress? Curly chestnut color?
I may have seen her. When I first arrived, I saw a girl who matched your description was carrying an empty basket. If I recall correctly...
Thank you.
How can we find this room?
It's just in the hallway, number 707. Look for a door covered in red.
Looks like the phone got disconnected.
So Barbara's in that room that Stefan saw. I'm going to find it. What about...
I did notice a weird spot in the hallway earlier. The maid's footprints were going, but I didn't see no signs at the door.
I wouldn't be surprised if you died by your own...
That'd be a memorable way to go. All
刚才你这么想。
Enough kidding around. Our little Miss Maid tried so very hard to hide Barbara from us.
Yes, it's all crystal clear now. Let's go.
Hold up a sec, boss. Do you have any candies? I'm running on fumes here, and...
Us and Barbara will be out of here soon, and you'll find some candy and cut.
"原来恐怖糖这么厉害啊！已经10岁了。实验方法，好。哦 ，Barbara 是实验出来的东西，是不是？ 哦，它是实验产品。啊，好担心红弩线哦，好担心红弩箭哦。
Are you not satisfied with my services?
No matter what, you shouldn't have cut the phone off. Nor should you have isolated me from the outside world, because you should know better than anyone what that means.
Why should I? All I know is that a poor, helpless child like you shouldn't... Where's your mother? Didn't she tell you to be...
You really don't remember anything, do you?
What do you mean? What do you think I should...
Well, clearly it doesn't matter now. This motel's well decorated. Did you do all this yourself?
Are all children like this? Always talking and so... Oh, but these innocent words make them all...
I am not a child.
I've always felt a familiarity with you. Like I've known you for a long time.
Oh,该不会...
Can you tell me about it? Why were you out here on Route 77 all alone? Maybe I can help you.
Have you heard of Atu?
啊，该不会他原本也是...
Oh, I have. It's a magazine about fashion. My brother loved that magazine, but my father found it unacceptable. Fashion, trends. In the end, my father destroyed...
Perhaps that's for the best. He avoided the riot.
Huh?
Nothing. So, what do you think?
Me? Why should I have any opinion?
Let me rephrase that. What impact has this had on you?
Oh. But what happened between them has nothing to do with these were the choices they made.
Oh.
When I first arrived, a local resident told me not to stay at Tuesday's motel. He said his aunt went mad soon after she stayed here.
I remember that lady, so I had her watch a freak show at midnight. At this time of year, have you heard the stories? Fields, machinery, children with severed limbs.
Whoa.
Oh, my baby's calling. Please excuse me. I don't want another temper tantrum on my hands.
哦，这整栋房子都是他的孩子吗？
Apologies, my fluffy little child. I look forward to our next conversation. But the motel's been too busy lately. It's starting to get on my nerves.
这么夸张吗？
Oh, see, this is what I mean. How could
I don't need this special treatment of yours. Staying here won't...
Just get some sleep. I'll see you soon.
天哪，你没有自保手段吗？虽然说你是5星，应该打不过6星，没错啦。
How many times have I told you not to eat things off the floor?
啊，是房子自己吃掉的。
There. Don't cry, sweetheart.
是房子自己吃掉的，甚至不是金伯利吃的。天哪！整栋房子都是怪，这算是某种领域型的怪异吗？
Is this the spot?
Sure is shooting. Look, they're less than 10 minutes old.
But where's the door to room 707? I can sense some energy fluctuations nearby. What else could produce such an...
Oh, can I help you with something?
Oh, 可怕哦。
Miss Tuesday, do you know how to get to room 707?
非常直白。
707?
Yup. What I've been looking for might just be in...
I'm usually more than happy to satisfy the requests of my guests, but this one crosses the line.
他没有否认的地方不存，他没有否认的地方的存在。
Shame. Looks like negotiations are over. And thence we came forth to see again the stars.
哦，看好帅。
Use an arcane skill so frequently is bad for your eyes. Didn't your family ever tell you that?
So you knew what we were doing all along.
Of course. You weren't exactly subtle in your actions. What did you... But you've reached your limit now. 3.
What's that supposed to mean?
2.
Screw this. Your mind games...
1.
哦，啊，他直接熄灯了。
Huh? Who turned the lights off?
他直接熄灯了。
The lights are still on, dear.
Oh.
You rely far too much on picrasma candy. It can't...
Oh.
They usually work wonders for me.
啊，他的眼睛，他另外一只眼睛也变
Just one
白了。
candy restores 50% of my vision. But in my line of work, 50% is never enough. That's why I take 2. I need my vision to be at least 1. That'll do the job most of the time, but sometimes I've got an extremely challenging task. That's when I eat a 3rd candy. At that point, it's getting extreme. I should be able to see now. Should I take more?
Absolutely not. The large amount of candy you've eaten is exactly why your eyes have failed you. And in such a crucial moment, no less. Excess leads to destruction. This is true for all things. You do well to learn your limits.
Oh, shit.
What?
I also had to be careful not to frighten those children too much.
不，你完全没有掌握好吧？
You've always put your faith in these candy. 1 candy, 50% recovery. Oh, how dependable they are. Just like the venerable... It's precisely your excessive confidence in these candies that has led to your marvelous destruction. Just as the people's trust in you as a mercenary has led you to this bottom. And of course, they'd never have imagined this. Argus.
Who the hell are you?
Oh.
Damn it! Damn it!
Missed me.
啊，好色啊！
There you go. Now there's no way you can miss. But do you have the guts to pull the trigger? The decision's yours to make. But once I'm dead, you'll never find room 707.
哇靠，好，这家伙好会哦。
Barbara, Kayla, everything you're looking for is all in that room.
凯拉不在好吗？
Isn't it?
Don't you dare say her name with that filthy mouth!
But why? Miss Kayla's such a lovely guest.
Enough. You and I need to have a sit.
Oh, there's no need. Actually,
You're...
yes. In fact,
难怪他说他只是个适应生。
I think the 2 of you ought to meet each other first. Here, hold it.
This is...
Burden! Burden! Let go of it, Burden! I ain't letting our deal end this way.
Argus!
Oh.
Don't you enter. There's no need to worry, Miss Now.
哦，我有听怎么就接了、这么明显有问题的东西怎么就接了啊？妈，可是那好吧。
Where am I?
又是心灵攻击系的。
I can catch anything with a toss.
是他。
Burton, that's why you gathered us here, right?
天哪
You shouldn't be here.
You understand what we desire most, right, Burton?
精神攻击系。
Burton, we made it, right?
Ah.
But why is it still raining?
Don't be such a baby, Isabella. Haven't you seen rain before?
No!
Are you afraid of children? Or...
No, I'm not afraid of them. Rain is common. It's always falling somewhere and it's merely an ordinary weather.
Oh shit, 他知道。
This is the kind of rain you're afraid of. I've never seen rain fall upwards. Is this some creation of your imagination?
Oh, 他不知道暴雨。
Still, I don't... Would you care to enlighten...
Miss Tuesday, please. Stop trying to get in my head and tell me where Argus is.
Before I met you, I never thought that a person without fear could... I've never once guessed someone's fear incorrectly either. You really are something else.
You didn't guess incorrectly. These reversed raindrops have brought utter chaos. You should be thankful you've never seen it. But it can't stop us anymore, because the umbrella's here. At least now, when the storm comes, and although this ability has come too late for some. Why are you so obsessed with people's fears? Your hands have been trembling with excitement this whole time.
Wow.
So I wasn't wrong at all. Why waste your time with that mercenary? She may look tough, but she's hollow inside. Who could resist the soft texture and rich flavor of fear?
Miss Tuesday, this has to end. You are the one pulling the strings here, aren't you?
太美了吧
Oh, what an astounding accusation. But oh, do I feel so... Oh, you're the only one who's ever seen through me. How exhilarating. However, your accusation... You see, my hands, I take great pride in it. I would never injure anyone. Fear created through physical harm is its crudest and most base form.
完了，我真的觉得这家伙，我最近跑了一个团，在当，然后里面在当那个精神病态杀人魔的团，我完全的理解，糟糕，这句话我好能理解哦。
What I crave is the fear that lingers in their hearts.
这种病态的美有一点赞。
The kind of fear that, even years later, when they recount their experiences here to their friends and families, I instill fear in my guests, and they become my beloved children.
哦，孩子是这样子的意思。
Where is she? Where's Argus?
Well, I suppose she's experiencing her own fears right now. Under that hard mercenary.
Sorry, Miss Tuesday, but I'm not interested in this vile obsession of her.
哦，好帅，我有听，好帅。
This is...
Howdy, Argus. Long time no see. We thought you'd never come.
Mr. Dennis, why are you here?
Oh boy, you listening to yourself? Why wouldn't I? It's my daughter's wedding day.
Huh? Oh, well, congratulations. But you really shouldn't be here, don't you remember? 3 years ago, your daughter ran away from home. She left a letter and then went with Mr. Schaefer to a city in the northeast. Detroit.
Oh, come on, quit fooling around.
After 3 months of searching, I found her. But she refused to come back with me. And then you...
Oh, 44人 RIP.
In any case, I'm sorry I couldn't bring her back.
What are you talking about? You must be tired from working on all those requests. That's it. I have a request for you myself.
What is it? Did you lose some...
Come to Alice's wedding. We've prepared plenty of food and beer, and we've got...
Sorry. I won't be there.
Why?
Why?
I need to deliver a letter to Mrs. Mary's husband. She can't go herself because of her bad legs, you see.
Hey, Argus, I didn't ask you to deliver any letters.
Mrs. Mary.
全部都是已死之人。
You're still alive?
What kind of nonsense are you? Today is Alice's big day. Oh, my sweet child. Why are your hands shaking?
Are you afraid? Why?
Okay.
Are you afraid of their happiness? Or are you afraid of your failure?
I'm not a failure.
Oh, my sweet...
Argus, Argus, got...
Argus, Argus, got a cheek.
Who's there?
可恶，又被一样的那个吓到第二次。
It's me, Kayla. You haven't forgotten me, have you?
Kayla.
It's getting dark, and you can't see a thing at night.
Yeah, we need to go back now. What?
Hold on a moment.
What are you doing?
shit, 他要
There.
啊，眼睛颜色。
Isn't it better to die a quick death than end up in the belly of a wolf?
You've got no right to make that. No living thing is born to simply die.
We can go now.
No, don't go.
Oh, you've reminded me there are 2 problems left unsolved.
Huh?
Those 2. Kill them. It would only take 2 bullets, as long as they're alive. I'm sure you know that better than I do.
Why should I kill them?
Do you need a reason?
你没有发现你的凯拉眼睛颜色不一样吗？
I set a mindless tool that blindly follows orders. Isn't that the so-called value of a mercenary?
No, it ain't true.
What's with the hesitation anyway? The only reason you can't bring yourself to kill them.
You ain't Kayla.
Seriously? Are you sick? Fine. Just shoot me in the chest. Argus, Argus, she's spineless. Argus, Argus, she's... Argus. Argus.
The deepest despairing external danger. If there were a deceitful spirit eternal hesitation, we only have our own 2 legs to stand on.
The tales of your heroic deeds.
She ain't Kayla.
Now, you're lucky.
It's not pop.
Do I need to show you the bullet?
Damn it!
Oh, 天哪
Don't pull the trigger.
Virgin?
Calm down, Argus. Remember, what you see isn't real. You're...
Oh!
Excellent timing. Come join.
不愧是已经见过很多幻觉的威尔汀。雄狮之手最爱玩这一招了。
Disco?
待って。
Easy 啦。Disco? Crickets and fireworks!
幻觉系好讨厌哦，我好讨厌精神类攻击哦。
Push this.
哎，直接对着精神攻击的类型真的是。
Hard scale. To transcribe.
Just like the prophecies of the woods, the scales have already... Burden.
I'm here to get you out.
So that wasn't Kayla. Couldn't ask for better news.
No. Let's get out of here.
Okay. She ain't.
いいね。我有听，哇，我有听。哦。自己吓自己。哦，这是确实，未知是最恐怖的东西。哦，是说这样子感觉很客气。他说的那种恐惧，就是有一点克苏鲁系的恐怖的感觉。就来源于未知的恐惧，然后克苏鲁的小说大部分都是让你想象，让你自己去想象，所以很对电波。
Did you see it? It, my baby, of course.
What is it?
A supernatural being. But seeing how you got out of there in one piece. Don't be afraid, sweetheart. Open it.
哇
That'll do it.
众所皆知，霰弹枪是最好的开锁方法。
Why didn't I think of that?
怎么了？什么意思？
Your eyes haven't recovered yet, have they? Such poor aim. Let me lend you a hand. Listen to Mama.
哇靠，好可怕！
I told you long ago about the consequences of disobedience. Oh, it's out of bullets. Could you help me reload?
我看好可怕！
Oh, my sweet child. Can you see it? This is the beauty of fear.
Watch out!
Please, come in, my dear guest. You'll find what you seek inside.
マジで？可是，哎，凯泰不在里面吧？啊，什么制衡模式？这是要打什么东西了？恐惧的子与母。OK。OK。我的队伍。会上四肢的。
Are you seeking my service?
OK。苦啊！哦，他说的心脏第一个。那个哼歌有点好听。这阶段10，阶段20，至中仪式会开启宿这。OK。
What the hell is this thing?
Miss Burton, please first. I need to calm my sweet. All the monkeys in the cages chose the mother covered in cloth.
哦，这是那个之前有做过的一个实验。以前有那个那是什么科学家吗？还是什么？反正就是心理学家类似，然后有做过一个实验。
All children need to form attachments. It's a vital part of how they learn about the world. Now, go ahead and make contact using whatever method you see fit. Don't worry. This is the only way it'll obey.
You want me to touch it?
Agony
oh my
is the form of attachment.
You make me sick.
OK， 我印象中那个实验是我记得那个时候好像因为用了动物做用了猴子吧做实验，所以有引起争议。我有点忘记是不是那个了。然后就是把猴子分成2批，一批是在有父母的环境下长大的，一批是没有。吗？是那一个吗？完了，我对这个的印象实在是没有很深刻。我只印象有这东西有。哦，好像是3组，一组是没有妈妈，一组是有妈妈，一组是有用绒毛玩具制成的妈妈，这样子3组，然后来为他们之后的那个行为，就是我记得是实验有没有加母亲吧，会带来给孩子带来的影响，类似这样子的实验。然后得出的结果是没有母亲的猴子，通常会显得比较孤僻这一类的实验。可是详情我有点忘记，我不是这方面的。所以他刚刚讲的应该是那个东西。他攻击特效有一种拥抱的感觉，其实还蛮不错的。
It could be found. Even that.
The moment of silence.
不对，我刚刚想说其实蛮简单的嘛，后来想想，不对，他快进2阶了。课好多，天哪！什么？等一下，被秒掉了，妈几的！就懂了，我没有想到会这么透明。等一下，37怎么被秒掉了？妈的哦！是这个。结束的时候造成。成为治疗争议反制的时候驱散1层，结束时10层的话，最佳续手是8天生命。有点头。治疗争议只扣1层，真的假的？那还真的是有一点点难打所以这情况下不要重来。缴械。
The moment of utterance.
这样。
The moment of silence. We walk in long nights.
OK， 减1层，然后治疗，这样子会扣掉3层吗？我需要全体 buff， 我需要全体争议。
Stay balanced.
哇，反制跟那个我很少well。换一批。
Time for tongues to speak of truth.
Loading.
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
OK， 进二阶。这很痛的，你可以停止这份疼，这样给他一个抱。抚慰他的痛苦吧。哇塞，哦，好痛！好痛！没错，好。仿佛痛苦的婴儿，想剥离承受的痛。好啊，这是啥？驱散痛苦难耐，痛苦难耐。难耐？驱散痛苦难耐要干嘛？是什么东西啊？等一下，让我看一下。将至，好吧，看不太懂。希望可以这回合秒掉它，这样就没有问题了，对吧
？Charging. Peaceful moments. No worries.
Please.
Faraday's miracle.
好可怕哦！然后再学破一层，好痛，破2级。
对吧？
冷静。10%退化生命，驱散痛苦能耐。你到底是干嘛的啊？帮我换一个，然后帮我升阶，这样子。
A moment of silence.
这样子。
Barrage.
有点凶，这个缴械真的有点凶。
A moment of utterance. A moment of silence.
Well， 会死欸，有机会会死欸。
A moment of utterance. We walk in long nights. Learn from silence. Learn from silence.
你在他前面就死了一只，3星怎么就倒了呢？
Time comes to speak of truth.
好的，加油，6，你现在是我的主输出了，虽然不应该是这样子。
The scale of your soul has tilted. The balance needs to be restored.
Aim and shoot.
OK， 变回
I can inflict intoxicating pain upon.
If you hadn't explained this earlier, I might have mistaken this for some kind of...
Look, it's calmed down.
It fell asleep.
You may proceed.
天哪
And now to return to my long-term mission.
真的是很像驯兽表演。
When I found it, it was still called Sweet Home.
我靠
It was all alone, abandoned.
So you took it in? Some unknown, growing arcane consciousness that
Yes. There,
But it seriously impacted...
Oh, Miss Burton. They chose...
But after leaving...
Well, now is not the time to... Haven't you been searching for Miss Barb?
Don't get any bright idea. If Verdon gets so much as a scratch, along with you, go inside, boss. I'll keep it.
Oh,
here you are, Miss Burton. I'm so glad. I was beginning to think I'd never regain contact with the outside world.
Miss Argus, You can put your gun down now. I've shown my utmost sincerity.
Shut your trap.
Let's get out of here. I don't think it's the wisest choice. Argus, I need you to keep Tuesday in check.
You ain't gotta tell me twice.
I've gazed at this scenery countless times, but never have I felt as enthralled. But, Miss Verton, don't you think you've forgotten something?
Forgotten what?
That guest who came with you. Shortly after her arrival, she hurried off to that armament factory.
Oh,
she's such an impatient child. Her name's Lilia.
What did you do to her?
Relax, she's fine. She's sleeping. Follow me. This is the room.
Open it.
Oh, 203.
Oh.
跑了是吗？
Vertin, there you are. Listen, those Manu scum have already...
You look tired.
I couldn't sleep at all in that haunted room. Can you come down here, Capitan?
Okay.
他一夜没睡。不愧是红弩箭。是说如果是那个。 那个叫什么？他叫什么名字？哦，倪梦。如果是倪梦在这里的话，他应该蛮开心的吧？抓鬼桥段，他一定很嗨。那你这样不能。
What's going on? Are you okay, Capitan?
I'm fine.
I
have good news, and
don't bother with the order.
The good news is, we found Barbara. The bad news is we've got a new problem. This motel is the manifestation of a living consciousness. We can't let it grow here unchecked. We need the...
Boss, my job here is done. I'm heading into town for Kayla. Oh, and, I promised a young fella that I've got to go...
How do I pay your fee?
Fee? We're friends, Verdon. I don't
Oh,
need
how
no payment.
sad.
All right, Capitan. Any progress on finding Erd?
That's why you came looking for me, right? I'll ask the wind for you.
Did she doze off?
Oh, I heard it. A distant wind told me that Miss Erd's latest submission came from the Sao Paulo Veterans Residence. The article she submitted was an excellent piece. But
okay,
I suppose we'll all have restful sleep, and so I've collected the material I needed for the I'll be sure to include your name on the byline, Miss Tuesday.
Me? I don't think I contributed anything.
Quite the contrary. You played a significant role. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't have realized my inner fear of losing communication with the world.
我很喜欢这种像蓝手帕这种很纯粹的存在，纯粹的恐惧的存
Experiences
在。
like this are invaluable to an editor.
Oh, with the way you put it, I almost regret letting you go.
I won't be returning. The interview's over. If all goes well, you'll be able to read about it in the next issue. I'll take my leave now.
Goodbye.
Good. I can't wait to leave this place.
We can't leave yet. I just contacted the Texas branch. Their staff is on their way here.
And they'll be here soon, I presume.
I can feel their energy fluctuations of teleportation.
Oh.
Hmm?
Looks like you guessed wrong, Capitan.
Kayla? Do you know someone called Arg?
The name doesn't ring a bell. How strange. What kind of parent would name their... You must have mistaken me for someone else. Although I've never met you before, you seem familiar.
真的眼睛颜色不一样。 他是蓝眼的。啊！
I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
我有天意，你怎么会在乱拿人家的东西啊
at this motel?
What happened here?
The St. Pavlov Foundation has taken over. The Foundation staff will take care of it if you...
Can't I just go and get my thing?
I would advise you to wait until the...
Oh, I can look after myself.
That girl.
What about her?
Never mind. It's probably nothing.
不讲啊，讲啊，很好见。
Apologies for our delay. We've been unable to locate the motel until about 10 minutes ago.
Oh.
尸体
Once again, it insisted on eating garbage off the floor. Is every...
It's Stefan, a Xeno officer.
Stefan. The records show he was a high-ranking Xeno. Xeno issued a staggering bounty on him. Who would have thought he'd be hiding in...
Obviously, luck was...
All right, Miss Burton. We'll take over.
After the branch completes its procedures...
Will you return my baby?
It's too early to discuss that. Let's go, Lilia. We must report back...
所以刚刚那个是吃坏肚子吗？吃坏肚子吗？笑死！哦，被记录的歌。摇篮曲。第4周例行清洁，105呕吐物装地毯，108，205。105，该有点教训了。205房间玻璃链盒消失。地板烧焦我没看错，胶痕消失了，好孩子。血迹，地毯报废，惩罚时间到。玻璃完全碎裂，已自我修复。亲爱的孩子，得一点奖励，就在今晚。105，当然。105。105号房的客人就这样子死去了。
Oh dear. It seems a lot transpired while I was away.
你的那个你的金伯拉还金伯利，你的金伯利还跑了呢。
Disgrace! I thought you'd forgotten me. I've been exposed.
Kimberly, care to tell me what happened in this motel? There's blood and brains splattered.
It was that Xeno madman. But I still haven't managed to destroy the roots.
Now that our base of operations, the Foundation's rats will...
The last thing I need right now is... And, could you tell me more about this Burton? I might have had a slip of the tongue when he confronted me earlier. How good is her memory?
Fret not, Kimberly. People rarely pay attention to things that don't directly involve them. But I do look forward to seeing her again.
他的声音变了，他到底是谁？格雷斯到底是谁啊？
We're just here to have a conversation, Ms. Tuesday. Relax.
I found it in the wilderness.
You mean the motel with arcane powers? Just to confirm, the base form of this arcane consciousness is,
Yes.
It's about as intelligent as a 1-year-old human, and therefore, we believe you may not have acted with evil intent. but your actions have caused many residents in Chisos to suffer mental break. They were seeking some form of relief from their mental anguish. Isn't that so, Miss?
Well, I've never been to that town. And even if it is, as you say, they made their choices, didn't they?
I see. The timekeeper just reported another crucial piece of info. Were there any activities going on in the motel undertaken by...
Oh, there indeed were.
What did they do at the motel?
They scribbled on the floor and made whatever it was they were trying to do. It was a total failure. One poor girl became trapped inside their mirror.
Oh shit!
She never stopped trying to escape. The mirror would make banging noises all night long.
啊，干不会吧
We didn't find anyone trapped in a mirror during our search.
Well, that's sad, I suppose.
Oh.
If you knew they were from a dangerous arcanist organization, why didn't you report them to the Foundation?
看，那是真的。
Why would I? Fear doesn't frighten me. No, it excites me. I would embrace.
那个镜子里的是真的。一直在等这一天，这一天是指哪一天？我的天哪！现在是你熟悉的善后时间，也是你最讨厌的善后时间。通称蓝手帕旅馆，下文称旅馆。自我意识等级是中落，不具备性别年龄的认知，包括但不限于。经过测试，对于蓝手帕的声音回应几率为60.15%。拒绝承认自己在操控或训练。并且宣称自己是抚育跟搭档关系。我好喜欢哦！完了，蓝手帕的好感度超高的，我好喜欢蓝手帕这类型的哦。根据蓝手帕的陈述，在荒野之中，形态根本有可变性。体积与摄取的恐惧能量成正相关。哦，原来是可以。建议将旅馆置于蓝手帕的管理下，然后对蓝手帕进行监视。调入师承小队，快点把他调来我这。哦，你们讲一些故事吗？哦，姑娘听我说，有些是真的。你听说过老镇子上的事吗？那些人全部都得了神经衰弱，被鸟群、影子和鬼知道什么东西吓得心烦意乱。还有那些在旅馆歇息过的司机。早上就屁滚尿流的跑出来，踩着油门能窜队就窜多远。他们是我的朋友、主顾、酒馆老板，没办法不相信啊。我们奔相走告，致力于让这事情占据南部平原之身的一小块表面。恐惧就是这样被传播出去的啊！瞧，故事就是这样传开的。新鲜的素材。哦。该如何发展呢？真的假的？伙计，有一个我在一场厉害的 disco 派对听到的这个故事，有个女人在夜晚独自开车回家，当汽车电台开始播报镇上的绑架案消息时，她的电话响。与此同时，她在后照镜里看到后面有辆车极快速度朝她开来。她可以这样子就好吗？这个女人犹豫了好半天，后面那辆车叫她害怕，没办法分神去翻找那部哔哔叫的电话。但要是电话跟工作相关怎么办？最后她只能一方面战战兢兢地开车，一面设法单手去找电话。打电话的是她生意上的合作伙伴。问他什么时候货才能到，他说快了，在路上。女人打完电话后，准备继续开车，这时他发现 一开始在后视镜里的汽车此时已经停在他的旁边，他决定停车观望。一个人敲响他的车窗，说：“开门，例行检查。”原来后车司机是一名便衣警察，他落网，笑死。OK， 我看一下哦。那停车。真的假的？值得记录我这个。车中没有司机，那是一辆黑色的幽灵车，拐走了那美貌的小汽车。对啊，他的车被拐走了。他可以，他有好多，他可以有很多好酷哦。他最后翻出了电话，电话如果跟生日有关呢？母亲在电话里祝他生日快乐。有继续耶。准备继续开车，但是他发现，一开始在后视镜的汽车已经到他的旁边，他打定主意要赶紧开车离开。加速，后车司机紧紧随着他，这是他担心的，他开始加速，企图甩掉。追逐并排行驶。之后汽车一阵加速，司机隔着车窗对他大吼大叫了起来。逃逸！逃逸！终于他到达了家门口。这是什么鬼东西呀？那这次停车的话呢？直接。这我刚刚试过了，我在干嘛？那不理电话，直接开车。他哪敢接电话然后打方向盘好了。他被身后的司机一直追逐，他决定要好好逼车。什么？这竟然是最棒的吗？他的时机到了。开车之后加速，然后追逐，然后加速。所以这是纯正的，是不是？那如果一开始就减速，把路让给那辆车，结果对他大吼大叫了起来，那就减速。还是一样。OK。那好像电话就是有工作跟那个两种。两个都点会怎么样？这个已经有过了。来吧，停车接电话，然后电话跟工作有关，然后继续开车，然后打方向盘。再继续打方向盘，对方受惊了，所以车开走。他实际上是一个绑架犯，然后他安全。好像还有别的吗？生日有别的组合吗？我看一下哦。要不要跟生日有关？就走向，然后继续开车。然后 然后减速，追逐，结束。那这样是一样的。那看一下到家之前，在生日之前到家，不是生日之前到家，在生日的路线，然后在到家之前停下来的话，加速，并排行驶，然后减速。哦，好吧，他的车子常常被拐走的。我结局收完了耶！总共6个是不是？好好酷哦！它可以收这么多，它竟然真的会有不同的，它真的会有不同的那个不同的走向好炫哦！女佣看见，你问我看见了什么？看见了水与血，奶与蜜，会把我的孩子走进你的眼中，住进你的心里。干女鬼怎么都这么香？一索尔德也是。什么？竟然没有？我的每日将竟然还没打完。010。我要去钻石头抽蓝手帕了，它好可爱。这个之后再去看吧。好想抽。好了，意外的其实挺短暂的。6，你怎么跑进去了？我新买的时装也没有新买，上一期买的，买挺久了。好啦，那今天就先这样子，拜拜。